for a vote by you, the 2K community.
Now, to submit your designs for the Jersey Creator Challenge, you're going to have to use one of the uniform design tools in NBA 2K.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. And with tip-off coming up.
Thank you, Kevin. Last year, COVID presented a lot of challenges. The Raptors, for one, played the whole season in Tampa. Their star Fred VanVleet said,
I know, David, it's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for that one. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Curry is out there with Irving. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Pistons, Jeremy Grant is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Lee in at the 1. Look here for Detroit. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Saben Lee. And a change for the Nets. MP's checked in. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Another shot in deep. Drummond drops it in.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity off the miss.
Here's Cunningham. It's sent back down by Simmons. MP fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Diallo. Pistons leading by 7. We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. And stolen by Drummond. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. And that one, good. Irving's got 7 points.
Defensively, someone has to stay with Kyrie on the pick and roll. He's too good of a scorer.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Clock at 6. Cunningham passes to Bagley. The tray. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's MP. 9 points last game. And Drummond throws it down.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Bagley kicks to Cunningham. The pass to Diallo. Down low. Irving with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Here's Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like the fact that this team continues to fight and have clawed themselves back into a point where they're in striking distance.
Here's Diallo, and it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Simmons passes to MP. From deep three-point range, it's Cunningham with the rebound. Here's Bagley, and he converts the layup.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through.
Here's Simmons. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's Detroit. They're up by 3. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach down the stretch.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of.
Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Thomas. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Aldridge out there with MP. And it's Claxton in at the foursome. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Brooklyn.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Down to the lineup for the Nets.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Simmons with it. He's against Cunningham from the stripe. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
No good from Grant.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
The drive by MP. Out to Harris. He's looking for MP and finds him. 6 on the shot clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
MP against Grant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And that one misses. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Diallo kicks to Bagley. Back to Diallo. Bagley against MP. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Get the ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Simmons. Tight defense on him. In the corner, it's MP. With 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to... And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Kyrie Irving. In this game,
Coming on
substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Andre Drummond. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Simmons. MP's checked in for Joe Harris. And Thomas subbed in for Curry. And that one falls for Olynyk. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
They've got Corey Joseph. He's out there with Cunningham. Diallo out there with Olynyk. That's the group for Detroit right now. Passes it to Cunningham. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Aldridge. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Aldridge for the tie. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Grant against MP. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the inside. Here's Cunningham. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Feeds to Griffin. MP outside. And the Nets miss again.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's MP. And too long on the shot.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Bagley with the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
And they continue to control the glass.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Out left to the wing. Thomas surveying the D. Inside. Here's MP. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And defense tries to shut MP out, but he's got the touch to strike from mid-range.
Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback.
Solid defense wins this game right here. All right, getting stops and take whatever.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Detroit leading by 7, setting the floor for the Nets. Griffin is out there with MP. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Simmons. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. Kicks it out to Grant. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. Grant's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Pistons.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
MP against Grant. Over MP. That one doesn't go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Curry passes to MP. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Grant. Stewart trying to get open. No good from Grant.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
MP finds Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. And the baseline jumper, no good. Detroit leading by 6. Cunningham dishes it to Grant. Pass to Cunningham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. Dragic against Lee. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, coup de pression, tu vas céder si t'as le track. Je connais pas le scénar, j'arrive sur scène, t'applaudis quand je acte. C'est real, tu cours après des boules, mais t'as des bills. Je suis précis comme gars des boules, c'est ma classe, elle vient de King, yeah. Je te laisse pas respirer, je boxe que sur du heavyweight. J'arrive sur le ring comme Mike Tyson en 1988. Coast to coast et je finis par un fadeaway. Si ton plan n'est pas trop bon, je le prends en takeaway. Shout out to Meji, je regarde pas la TV, flemme de répondre à tes DM quand ton haha devient hihi. Mon ego me divise, rester dans mon coin et ne rien dire ou assumer mon statut de grand dans ma city, yes. C'est bon de faire une pause. Faut savoir qu'en ce moment précis, je suis en pleine euphoria. Donc je me demande, es-tu prêt pour moi? Tu peux rien faire contre ça. Regarde ton corps qui te dit qu'il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, baby. Hey. À toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, baby. Hey. À toutes mes ladies et tous mes gars, il faut qu'on bounce. Je réponds pas aux questions. Ils veulent savoir combien je gagne, je récolte le fruit de ma passion. J'ai le poing levé, qu'envoie de l'amour à toute ma nation. Yeah, une fois réveillé, faites attention. Fallait pas sous-estimer. Je reviens dans ta vie comme ton ex qui ressort de dépression. Tellement frais, t'as pas idée. Laisse-moi t'expliquer l'idée. Je suis venu tout retourner comme le pédigré. Anyway. Elle m'enlace comme Teddy Bear, j'ai 2 mains de joueur d'NBA. Mon destin n'est pas scellé, je profite de ma liberté, meilleur qu'hier. Quoi qu'il arrive, je finirai pas dernier. C'est bon de faire une pause. Faut savoir qu'en ce moment précis, je suis en pleine euphoria. Donc je me demande, es-tu prêt pour moi? Tu peux rien faire contre ça, regarde ton corps qui te dit qu'il faut qu'on bounce. Hey. Et ça fait 1 step, 2 step, 3.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on? I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. Come on, man.
Way to grab that, MP.
Again. Huddle up. Nothing is going to get us out of this streak other than grinding harder. Let's get after it. We need to be a sound defensive team, and that starts with limiting fast break opportunities. All right, let's get right into some transition drills.
Your head in the game.
There you go. Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional rest.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus! Good kid, MP. Hey, right here.
Man, I can't even watch this. Keep it going.
Come on, focus.
Nice bucket, MP. Way to get that rock, MP. Hey, right here.
Get your mind right.
Hey, see you later, man.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Get to the block, baby. Yeah, MP.
Get your mind right.
Just like that. Let's go.
Way to get that board, MP.
get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
See you later.
By selecting a preset for your jersey and consider the colors you want to use in your theme. You can select from NBA team color palettes or find the perfect variation yourself. There are patterns you can browse through and then individually modify neck, shoulder, and side colors. Use the right stick to rotate the player's view.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. So, the Raptors starting five. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Thaddeus Young out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Siakam in at the five. And for Brooklyn, Andre Drummond is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Irving in at the point. He's checked in for Curry. And Toronto also making a switch. Achua's checked in for Young. Off the inbound pass. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Their last encounter in Toronto.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Simmons, the pass to Drummond, and the jam by Drummond.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfect.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Trent. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. And stolen by Irving. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pure from three-point range. Anunoby's got 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet them.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to MP. Throws it up high. And Simmons gets it to go.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Siakam against Harris. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's MP. Rebound by the Raptors. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Yeah, that game came down to 1 or 2 key plays, and they just weren't the team that came up with them. A tough loss.
Here's Trent. Here he goes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Trent outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Tie game in Brooklyn. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim, he says it goes way back.
I just go back to being in my backyard. And
hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
MP is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thomas in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
From 6 feet away, oh, another miss by MP.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Back to Flynn. And Irving comes to help. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix. And so it's the Toronto Raptors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more even. So changes for Brooklyn. MP's checked in for Thomas. And it's Curry in for Harris. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Irving against Van Vliet. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Oh, Drummond with a block.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
So for the Raptors right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Thaddeus Young out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Drummond with the bucket.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Siakam. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Outside Curry. Down low. MP shot is off. Toronto has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Fires in the triple. Anunoby's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
To the paint. MP finds Drummond. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Simmons against Trent. And he drives in. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Here's Drummond. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Drummond's got 13.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Young inside, covered by MP. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Nets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to Irving. And he converts the layup. Give him 8 points now.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And Toronto calls time here. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Claxton comes in for Simmons. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Birch, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Achua comes in for Young. Mikhailuk's checked in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Van Vliet. Here's Flynn. Rebounded by the Nets. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand. MP against Anunoby. Here's MP. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Flynn on the attack. And yep, it's good. Flynn's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Irving with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. And there's the rejection. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the middle. Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Tries to break his ice. MP shot is off.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And stolen by Irving. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. MP, the pass to Aldridge. Missed it. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Raptors. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Andre Drummond is checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Claxton. MP's checked in for Harris. And Simmons is subbed in for Irving. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. Young comes in for Anunoby. We've got Blake Griffin. Also Andre Drummond out there. MP is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thomas in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Oh, Drummond with a block. And they get it back. Clock at 6. Trent outside. Takes the 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Siakam against Drummond. Pass to Young. Here's Flynn. Trent outside. Back to Flynn. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Achua for three. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a four-man, and is terrific off the bounce.
Pass to Achua. And Young slams it in.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Joe Harris's injury. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Nets head athletic trainer. After taking a look at it, it seems just to be a sore wrist. As we approach and enter the midway point of the season, interesting to see just how this impacts them in the standings.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And the shot goes.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Trent. Driving to the basket, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Raptors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the...
Yo, what's up, man? Stay focused on your workout.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Good shot, MP.
see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Good rebound, MP.
Nice bucket, MP.
Stay on him. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Yo, keep shooting that, MP.
One more.
Hey, right
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Way to get that board, MP. Yeah, let's do it. Hey.
Shut up.
Curl, man, curl.
You could do better than that.
Get your head in the game.
Way to go, MP. All day, baby.
Hey,
Hey, right here.
Let it fly, MP.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Focus!
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Hey.
Shot!
Woo! 3 of them, baby. Keep shooting that, MP.
Shot!
Woo!
he can ball, huh? You got it. Come on, man.
That's all day, MP.
Hey, see you later, man.
Yeah, coup de pression, tu vas céder si t'as le track. Je connais pas le scénar, j'arrive sur scène, t'applaudis.